All right, so here's the January wrap up. We're going to give you the overview. We're going to delve into some more specific details on Calgary and the surrounding areas. But our benchmark price overall went up 10%. Look at the sales increase over 2023. Sales are up 37.7%, whereas new listings, yeah, they went up, but only by 15%, right? Like the numbers don't crunch. So that's why we have such an extreme seller's market that we're seeing right now. The inventory overall was down 12.3%. Months of supply down as well to 1.3. And then days on market overall down to 34. So let's delve in. I know this is a very detailed graph here. Pause it when you're watching it later. If you want a copy of this, just also drop a comment below. So let's look at detached. So sales were up 31% compared to last year. New listings up 9%. Overall, the inventory, though, ended the month down 13%, 1.35 months of inventory, and our pricing went up 13% year over year to 7,022. Semi-detached sales were up 18%, new listings up 49%, so that was a big jump there. Although total inventory, though, down 3%. So that's how sales versus listings works. 1.67 months of inventory, 625 was the price in January for an increase of 11%. This is a really interesting one. We've seen this with row townhouses really over the last couple of years. 42% increase in sales, 16% increase in new listings, although inventory is still down 18% year over year. 92% of the listings sold in January of new listings. Months of supply, less than a month. That is correct. That's not a typo. That's 0.87. Prices went up accordingly 20% to 426. Apartments, massive amount of sales, 54% increase year over year, 17% up on new listings. But again, overall inventory still down 12% year over year, 1.4 months of inventory, 324 was the price. That was an increase of 19%. So, just crazy numbers in January. Overall, our sales up 38% year over year, whereas new listings only up 15%. Again, those numbers don't crunch. Hence, why we have 1.3 months of inventory, why our prices went up overall 10%. All right, so a little bit more of a just diluted version for our bedroom communities. In Airdrie, the detached price up 10%, semi-detached up 11.6%, row townhouse 18.6%. So we're seeing the same thing in Airdrie that we're seeing in Calgary with row townhouses. But look at apartments in Airdrie, almost 29% up year over year, 275.6. 8% increase in new listings, 25% increase in sales. Inventory, though, really about the same as last year, and months of supply at 1.29. Up in Cochrane, detached prices up 10%, semi-detached up 10.7%, row townhouse 10.8%, apartment 10.1%. Again, in Cochrane, they're just not quite Airdrie in terms of pricing. They got a lot going for them in Cochrane, but not quite the pricing increases that we saw in Airdrie. New listings up basically the same as last year. Sales up big time over last year. Inventory similar, 12.8% up. In months of supply, still low, right? Like it's still low months of supply in Cochrane. And then finally in Okotoks, very similar story to Cochrane. Detached prices up 12.4%, semi-detached up 13.3%, row townhouse up 14.8%, apartment up 5.9%. So not nearly the increase that Airdrie saw in apartments, that almost 29% increase. New listings, though, up 54%. Sales up 53%. Again, these are really small numbers, guys, so I don't want to put a lot of stock in them, more just the price increases. But you can see the inventory basically the same at 57. But again, months of supply, that's what we're talking about right now. Months of supply, because that indicates whether we're in a buyer's or seller's market. Strong seller's market right now. So we always like breaking down, what does this all mean to you? Well, it really depends on which side of the ledger you're on. I think if you're a buyer, like we have a buyer on a search right now down here in the south part of Calgary, there's product coming up every day and then it goes pending, right? We're in a very quick market. The pace of the market is fast. So you have to be ready when you got your list together and it gets to 85% of your checklist, you got to be ready to jump in to the market. Get your pre-approval done through Jaden so you go exactly what you can afford. We, of course, provide you with essentially like what we call a quick CMA. So you're going to know our home's selling for 100%, 101, 102, 98, 99. So you're going to know how much you can go to your budget. And then on the selling side, I think the big thing right now is you got to find something first. Unless you are going to go live in an RV, which I think is a fantastic idea, and go down to Arizona, you want to find something first so you have somewhere to go. If we sell your place, we don't want you to be homeless. So we like you finding something first, getting a firm sale on that, and then trying to get as long a possession as possible so we can finagle the sale of your place and get it priced right and sold quickly. So that is our January 2024 market update. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. If you would like to have an updated market value on your home, we're also going to place a link below so you can book right into our calendar for what we call a real estate review. And all that really is a quick market snapshot of the market in your community. So it's a great tool whether you want to challenge your property tax assessment, if you want to update your home insurance replacement value, and it's a great way for us to connect and meet you as well. So thanks again for watching. Place a comment down below, like this, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.